Hello everyone, right here I have a 2025 Audi Q7 3.0 TFSI Quattro S sign. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. As you can see, the side mirrors are currently folded in. Upon turning on the ignition, the side mirrors automatically fold out, and upon locking the car, the side mirrors automatically fold in again. Now, if you press and hold on the unlock button, you are able to roll down all 4 windows in the car simultaneously. And to roll all of them back up together, just press and hold on the lock button. Standard for the Q7 in Malaysia is Audi's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the indented area on any of the 4 door handles. And to unlock the car, just wait a moment and tap the area again behind any of the 4 door handles. Now, the doors do come with a soft close function. Along with the smart keyless entry is a keyless push button start system. So to start the Q7, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button located down here. The 4M Q7 uses a rack and pinion steering system with electric power assistance. The S-Sign trim gets a leather steering wheel with the S badging on the bottom spoke, a flat bottom design, contrast stitching around the inner rim, perforated sections on the sides, and sport grips at 10, 2, 4, and 8. An 8-speed automatic transmission is the option available for the Q7. This transmission features a sport mode and Tiptronic manual shifting. The latter can be controlled by either the gear lever or the pedal shifters behind the top 2 steering wheel spokes. Standard items for Malaysia include front and rear parking sensors, a 360-degree 3D camera system, and the Park Assist automatic parking system. When the camera system is active, there are active guidance signs and cameras that turn with the steering wheel for both the rear and the front camera views. At the bottom left of the camera display are 4 buttons. The left button brings up the camera settings menu, the 2 middle buttons turn off or on the camera display and the parking sensor sound respectively, and the right button activates the Park Assist system. Meanwhile, to the bottom right of the camera display, one can select the rear left and right camera views, the front left and right camera views, the rear wide angle camera view, the standard rear camera view, the 360-degree top-down camera view, the standard front camera view, the front wide-angle camera view, and the 3D camera view. In the 3D camera view, the 3D Q7 icon can be moved around, the lights work depending on which one is turned on, and the wheels turn with the steering wheel. Safety features for the Q7 include 8 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, electronic stability control, anti-skid regulation, a tire pressure monitoring system, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. Isofix child seat anchor points are found on the middle row and the last row seats. Driver assistance features include Audi Presense front and rear, side assist with exit warning and rear cross traffic assist, and lane departure warning. Present with the S-Line trim as well is a set of 22-inch Audi Sport 5 V-spoke Star Anthracite Black gloss-turned finish alloy rims. This Q7 rides on 285/35R22 Bridgestone Turanza T005 tyres. Ventilated disc brakes are found at all four sides. The suspension is made out of double wishbones in front and a rear multi-link setup. Two additional features for the Q7 are a Sport Adaptive Air Suspension System front and rear as well as an all-wheel steering system. Audi has been building its Q7 since 2005. Production of the Q7 is spread across two generations, the first generation Type 4L between 2005 and 2015, and the second generation Type 4M since 2015. The Q7 in this video is part of the second generation lineup. The 4M Q7 was unveiled 11 years ago at the January 2015 North American International Auto Show. It now rides on the MLB Evo platform, and hence, the 4M Q7 is related to other VW Group cars like the Audi Q8, the Bentley Bentayga, the Lamborghini Urus, and the third generation models of the Porsche Cayenne and the VW Touareg. Engine options for the 4M Q7 include turbo petrols, one supercharged petrol, and turbo diesels. Depending on the engine, some of them have mild hybrid or plug-in hybrid systems added on. Sitting at the top of the Q7 range is the biturbo 4-litre V8 SQ7 in both petrol TFSI and diesel TDI forms. The 4M Q7 has been given two facelifts so far. The first facelift, which was on sale for the 2020 to the 2024 model years, was unveiled in the summer of 2019. The first facelift comprises new head and rear lights, new front and rear bumpers, a new front grille, updated engine choices, new tech features, and a brand new dashboard design. Meanwhile, the second facelift was announced in January 2024 and it went on sale as a 2025 model year vehicle. The second facelift comes with new head and rear lights with customizable lighting signatures, new wheels, new engine options, and more tech upgrades for the interior. In Malaysia, the 4M Q7 initially went on sale in November 2015 as a fully imported model from Slovakia. The first facelift model was never officially on sale in Malaysia, so sales stopped for a while until May 2025 when the second facelift 4M Q7 went on sale, now as a locally assembled model. This represents the first Audi model assembled in Malaysia and also in the ASEAN region. Only one variant is on sale, the 3.0 TFSI Quattro S-Line Automatic. Powering this Q7 is VW Group's EA839 3-litre, dual overhead cams, 24 valves, turbocharged V6 petrol engine. This engine features a 48-volt mild hybrid electric motor, variable valve timing, and direct injection. It produces 335 horsepower at 5200 to 6400 RPM and 500 Nm of torque at 1370 to 4500 RPM. 0 to 100 km per hour takes 5.6 seconds, and the top speed is 250 km per hour. With an 85-litre petrol tank, combined fuel consumption for the Q7 3.0 TFSI mild hybrid quattro automatic is 10.1 litres per 100 km. 228 grams of carbon dioxide is emitted per kilometre, and the Q7 comes standard with Audi's quattro all-wheel drive system. Exterior features of the Q7 S-Line include automatic auto-leveling adaptive matrix LED projector headlights, automatic wipers, automatic high beams, LED cornering lights, LED daytime running lights, LED front fog lights, LED front and side indicators, LED sequential rear indicators, LED rear number plate lights, digital OLED rear lights, rear fog lights, S-Line exterior package with black styling package plus, black side mirrors, body colored door handles, roof rails, and dual exhaust pipes. Central locking, mirror controls, window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, and all of them do get a full automatic function in both directions. Individual electronic child locks and window locks for the rear doors. Speaker, that button operates the power rear hatch. Storage. More storage right here. S-door sills. And the driver's seat in this Q7 S-Line does get full powered adjustments. All of the controls are located right down there, including your 4-way power lumbar support. The driver's seat also does get a 2-person memory function set using the buttons right there, as well as a massage function set using the buttons within the infotainment display. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. Quad zone automatic climate control system. These are the front controls, and there are a separate set of controls for the rear, which I'll show you later. But back to the front controls. As it says, press this to switch on the climate control. And right here we have the fan speed, automatic mode, different modes, and temperature for the driver's side. Fan speed, automatic mode, different modes, and temperature for the front passenger. You have 3-stage heated and cooled seats for the driver and front passenger. Air conditioning. This one activates your rear air conditioning system. You can adjust the fan speed, automatic mode, different modes, temperature for the right, fan speed, automatic mode, different modes and temperature for the left, and press this to exit the rear climate control menu. This one brings up a list of additional climate control functions. You can activate your rear air conditioning from right here, turn it off, select your maximum air conditioning, and sync means if you have it turned on, the driver's side will control all of the controllable options, but if you turn it off, each side will have their individual controls. Maximum air conditioning and recirculation buttons are down here as well. Right down here, Audi drive select buttons, traction control, physical front and rear defrost buttons. Right here, this button activates or deactivates the vehicle's automatic stop-start feature. If the feature is activated, the engine will momentarily shut off when you arrive at a stop, such as a traffic light or traffic jam, to save that extra bit of petrol that the car uses. Downhill assist, automatic parking. This one brings up your recently used apps. This one turns off your heads-up display or brings up the heads-up display settings within the infotainment display. You can turn off the display right here. Volume and power knob, parking sensors and camera button, automatic parking button. This one brings up your driver assistance menu within the infotainment display. And right here is the Q7's electronic parking brake. It is currently engaged. To disengage it, put your foot on the brake and push the lever down. To engage it, simply pull the lever back up. There is an auto hold function for the parking brake, whereby say you arrive at a stop, such as a traffic light or traffic jam, the car is in drive and you lift your foot off the brake. With the auto hold function activated, the car won't actually move forward or roll back. The Q7's sign comes with an integrated touchscreen head unit. This system features a 10.1-inch upper infotainment display, an 8.6-inch lower infotainment display, various media connectivity options, and navigation. Sound is channeled to the Bang & Olufsen 3D premium sound system with 19 speakers producing 730 watts of power. The Bang & Olufsen sound system that this Q7 uses is actually quite good. We are currently in the CarPlay menu with the current song playing information. The album art will show up here if available. You have the song title. The artist and album name will show up here again if available. You can play pause, go back a song, go for the song, song duration, and below you can activate shuffle, repeat, favorite the song, and bring up the suggest as option. This button goes to your playing next playlist, and hit this button to go back to your main media menu, where you can select between library, playlists, and radio. Under library, you can look at your recently added songs, playlists, artists, and whatnot. You can search for music via this button, and this button goes back to your current media playing information. To the right, shortcut buttons for Google Maps, music, phone, and hit this to go back to your main CarPlay menu, where you can select phone, music, Apple Maps, messages, so on and so forth. There are more apps to the right. While to the left, we have Google Maps. We can go to a destination, bring up your voice command, control the media, and if you go to the left once more, we have your widgets. You can adjust these widgets, so instead of the clock and the weather, you can also view your photos, events, calendar, so on and so forth. To go back to the main Audi system, hit the Audi MMI button right here. And right here we are in the Audi system, where you can change the themes, bring up your settings. Under sound, you can adjust the bass treble, subwoofer, balance fader, sound focus, surround level, 3D sound, speed dependent volume. Your various other settings. Hit the home button to go back to the home page. You can also view your legal information, look for help, look at the weather, look at your news, view messages, change your users, view the calendar right here. Here we can select radio, media, online media, telephone, store, car, Apple CarPlay, and navigation. Under navigation, right here we are in the maps. You can bring up your navigation settings. Change your map orientation, search for destination. Select a destination via last destinations, favorites, contacts, receives destinations and tours. Right here you have your traffic information, elevation, and zoom level. You can pinch to zoom in and out. Under car, we have your favorite button settings, settings and service. You also have your Audi Drive Select, car details, efficiency assist, so on and so forth. Right here we have the date, day, date. We can control the media, control your navigation, and your various shortcut buttons for your CarPlay, store, settings, themes, so on and so forth. And right here we have a search function. To the right, shortcut buttons for your home, radio, online media, car, and CarPlay. If you swipe from the top down, we have your vehicle notifications, connection notifications. Right up here as well, you have the time, date, your connectivity statuses. You can change the profiles, bring up your settings, your Wi-Fi settings, and sound settings. Heads-up displays right there if you can see it. Front quarter windows. And as explained earlier, this car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in from the inside, twist this knob to the bottom left. If you twist it to the bottom right, that activates the heated side mirrors. Electronic central locking. Wiper controls. Bluetooth telephone control, voice control, favorite button, volume wheel, click the wheel down to mute the system, seat track. View changes the view of the instrument cluster. The left and right arrows goes between the different main menus. Use the wheel scroll up and down to go through the various sub-menus. Click the wheel down to select, hit the return button to go back, hit this button to bring up the list of options for that particular menu. And we're currently in the driving data menu with your driving data since the last reset. Right here we have driving data since the last startup. Within the two driving data menus, you have your average fuel consumption, average speed, elapsed time, and distance traveled. We also have your consumption information, date and time, energy consumers. Next up, we have your driver assistance display, media information. Next up is telephone, and lastly we have navigation. And back to the driving data. Adaptive cruise control and speed limiter controls, indicator controls, and the steering wheel in this car is fully powered, tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this knob right here. Cup holders with a cover, storage, adjustable front center armrest, with storage down below. Right in here as well is a Qi wireless charging pad, frameless auto dimming rear view mirror, LED front reading lights. They also double up as your interior lights. This button activates your SOS emergency system. This one turns on or off the lights when you open the doors. This one is for your service information. Sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror and an LED light. If you have the main visor, off to the side, there is a secondary visor for the front. Also for the driver is a grip handle. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now and continue with the rest of the tour. sunshades for the rear windows, window control, ashtray or storage depending on what you use it for, speaker, bottle holder, storage. And to gain access to the last row of seats, pull the lever, flip the seat back down, then pull this lever and flip the whole seat forward. The last row of seats in this car split 50-50, and to fold them down, locate the sets of buttons right here. These buttons can also be found on that side as well as inside the boot. They are power folding. Now that I am in the last row of seats, I did set the middle row seats to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is surprisingly quite a lot of room to stretch out my feet underneath the middle row seats. I don't get a whole lot of legroom, only about this much. But I do get about this much in terms of headroom. You can always adjust the position of the middle row seats to suit your needs. But for the last row of seats on the left, we have a bottle holder and storage with a speaker right above. And same goes for the right side. We have the third row LED reading sash interior lights right above. Now for the middle row seats, they split 40-20-40, and you can adjust the angle of the middle row seat backs or flip the middle row seat backs down by the lever right here for the right seat, the strap right there for the middle seat, and another lever on that side for the left seat. Just pull them and either adjust the angle of the seat back or flip the seat back down. Similarly, to adjust the position of the middle row seats, there are 3 individual bars beneath each of the 3 individual seats that you pull to adjust the seat position. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. As mentioned earlier on, I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is quite a lot of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for legroom, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It's actually quite nice and spacious back here. The seats are soft and comfortable as well. And as mentioned earlier, you can always adjust the position of the middle row seats to suit your needs. On the front seat backs are storage pockets together with cutouts that help with additional legroom. You can find aircon vents for the middle row on the B pillars and in the middle. Below the aircon vents in the middle, you have the aforementioned rear climate control system. I did show it earlier on via the front interface, but obviously it's a similar one for the back where you can control the fan speed, automatic mode, different modes and temperature for the right and the left sides. Right down here is a power outlet together with a couple of USB-C ports for charging. Rear center armrest with cup holders. And right above, for both sides at the back, are grip handles and hooks. You can also find hooks on the B-pillars. Right up here, we have the middle row LED reading / interior lights. There are 4 ways to operate the power rear hatch in this 2025 Q7. Boot space in the Q7 is 295 litres with all the rear seat backs in place. Fold the last row seat backs down and the boot space becomes 780 litres. With both the middle and the last row seat backs folded, boot space increases to 1908 litres. To the left of the boot are the buttons to lower or raise the rear air suspension to help loading items into the boot, a hook, another set of buttons to power fold the last row seats, a storage pocket, and a power outlet. On both sides of the boot and on the hatch are LED lights. Also on the hatch is the vehicle's warning triangle, and under the boot floor is the vehicle's toolkit and tyre repair kit. There is a cargo cover that can be used whilst the car is in 5-seater mode to keep items in the boot secure. The front headrests are built into the seat, so adjustable headrests for the rear only. Central locking, window control, speaker, bottle holder, storage, and the front passenger seat in this Q7 does get full powered adjustments as well, with the same sort of adjustments as found on the driver's side, including your height adjustment, lumbar support, and 2% memory function. lockable glove box. It is of a nice size. Grip handle for the front passenger. And the front passenger's sun visor does get the same setup as found on the driver's side. So you do get the vanity mirror, LED light, and if you have the main visor off to the side, you have a secondary visor for the front. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2025 Audi Q7 3.0 TFSI Quattro S-Line. Thanks for watching and goodbye.